Deficiency judgments in Arizona. What do they mean, and can you be affected even if you short sale? The answer is yes. Because Arizona is a non-recourse state, what that means is just what it sounds like: no recourse for the bank to pursue you afterwards. Because Arizona closes loans and home transactions without attorneys and without a big whole lot of process that you're used to if you're from back east, it can be a little scary because a lot of the banks you talk to will quote you laws that are applicable back east in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, where deficiency judgments are very common. A lot of states west of the Mississippi, including California, Arizona, Nevada, Utah, they just don't have the same laws. But a lot of major banks will tell you that they'll pursue you after foreclosure, after a short sale, even though they can't. They'll say it, they'll threaten it, they'll even put it in writing. But the fact is, most of them cannot make good on that threat. Even if they have the funds and the desire to pursue you, it's actually illegal and they cannot do it. Case in point is I had a client in Northeast Mesa, and he had a first and a second mortgage. Both banks were telling him they would pursue him after foreclosure. But because his home was on 2.5 acres or less, it was a single family home, his loans were used for purchase money. He had never refinanced. He had never cashed out. His second mortgage was not a line of credit or anything like that. Because of those factors and a few more, there was no recourse for these banks to pursue him. But every time I talked to the second mortgage in particular, they would go through their spiel every time I called in and would say, hey, we're going to pursue this guy after foreclosure. And every time I'd say, you can't, it's against the law in Arizona, this isn't New Jersey, where that bank was from, and you can't pursue them. You need to take it up to someone higher, and you need to allow this short sale to go through. They never verbally agreed that they weren't going to sue him. And we eventually got the short sale done. But the reality is, 90 days later, there is no lawsuit. They cannot pursue him. And I'll put the link to the Arizona revised statutes or the law in the description below so you can read it for yourself. These banks that will tell you and lie to you and promise you that they're going to do everything financially possible to retaliate against you is simply illegal. And number two, it's just not possible. It's also just the way the bank operates. So don't let them push you around. Don't let them tell you things that aren't true. Even if you cashed out or bought a boat with equity or bought the quads or the cabin or whatever you did with the money, bought lottery tickets, I don't care. Whatever you did with the money doesn't necessarily guarantee that they can sue you or guarantee them the ability to pursue you after foreclosure or short sale. So before you turn tail and run and change your identity and go through horrendous plastic surgery to change who you are, don't fall prey to the bank's intimidations and lies. They will say anything. And the people you're talking to are not the decision makers. They read off little cue cards that tell them exactly what to say. And I mean, you can't even talk to these people about the weather. They cannot even have a conversation. Arizona does not have the same law as all 49 other states. So if you're worried about a deficiency judgment, if you're in a situation where you're not sure where to turn or where to get information, just give me a call. Let's see if I can be of any service to you. It never costs you to hire me. You'll never write a check to me for me to help you short sell your home. Not ever. So give me a call. 480-382-1199.